the time in a person's life when they gradually stop having periods. Yippee! No further embarrassing whispers into a colleague's ear. Have you got a spare pad? But that's nowhere near a decent description of this phase of life, with a long list of symptoms. The Menopause Charity website lists a possible 33. So how do you know if the symptoms you're experiencing are anything to do with the menopause? I always thought that I would find out from my mum. But growing up, I watched my mother age before her time. She had hair a bit like mine, a bit white. She carried the weight of something mysterious, yet never whispered a word about it. It was as if she had been initiated into a secret society, but had signed an oath of silence. And so when my turn came, I stepped blindly into this new phase, armed with nothing but confusion and a dwindling supply of good night's sleep. Oh sleep, how I long for thee. Once a gentle embrace, now a fickle lover, slipping away just as I reach for rest. Instead, I lie awake, orchestrating imaginary arguments I will never have, sweating like a sinner in church, my thoughts ricocheting like fireflies in a jar. And let's not forget aching bones, the creaky joints that protest each morning as I rise from bed like a rusted hinge. My mind, once sharp as a blade, now loses its way in the middle of sentences, leaving me stranded in a fog of forgotten thoughts. Conversations turn into scavenger hunts for words. They were just there a minute ago. Then there's my marriage. Oh, the roller coaster. Some days my husband is a, and I've put saint because it fits, but other days his mere breathing is a personal offence. Margaret Atwood is quoted as saying, "Menopause, a pause while you reconsider men," and I can relate. There's new research that shows that menopause has a clear and negative impact on divorce and relationships. So the slightest misstep ignites a wildfire of irritation, burning through my patience before I even realise what's happening. This irritability is like a pot simmering on the stove, at times manageable, at times boiling over with the force of a volcanic eruption. A misplaced sock, a question asked twice, the sound of someone chewing, all seemingly trivial, yet capable of sparking an internal tempest. I find myself apologising for the unexpected outbursts, but even as I do, I wonder, why must I apologise for the storm within me? After all, I am weathering a transformation as mighty as any force of nature. My emotions are a symphony with a broken conductor, soaring to joy, plunging to despair, and occasionally lingering in a prolonged, unexplained rage. So what's the purpose of this phase of life? Yes, our childbearing days are over, but here's the thing. Menopause is not just an ending. It's a transformation. A rebirth into a version of myself that refuses to be silenced. Yes, I ache. Yes, I struggle. But I also rise wiser and more self-assured than ever before. My fire may sometimes rage uncontrollably, but it is also the fire that fuels my strength, my resilience, my refusal to fade quietly into the background. Poor husband. So to all my fellow travellers on this journey, embrace it, laugh at the absurdity, absurdity, rage when you need to, and love yourself through the chaos. Because this is the season of the fierce, of the unfiltered, of the gloriously unapologetically alive.